for sure. For sure is some freaky shit. It is some freaky shit for sure. No doubt, no doubt in my mind. It's not terrible, surprisingly. It is like if you kind of get over the absurdity of the premise, which is, you know, kind of multiple layers of absurdity. If you go to get over the multiple layers of absurdity of the premise, it's not an awful like story by itself. I can see where the humor comes from. The only time that I actually laughed though was when somebody told somebody else to kill themselves, which maybe is more of an indictment on me than of the actual story, but yeah, it is not significantly better than anything I've read. It's just, you know, it's kind of mid, and then it's carried by Gunnar shit. And you know what? I don't hate that. It does not. Not it doesn't even clear like the middest arc of Hunter x Hunter. The storyline is not that great, okay? Because it is kind of like the very classical, like, in terms of storyline, it's like this is what's gonna happen. What is gonna go wrong, basically. That's like kind of the entire storyline. What goes wrong? And it's the comedy of errors. Which is like, it's not, I don't hate that. It's not like, there are some parts of it that are kind of like extremely fucking cringe. That are extremely fucking cringe. That are like, I don't know if like this is all Gunnar manga, because if it is, I don't know if I want to read any more of it. But I'm invested enough in the story that I'll keep going. I'm not bored yet. I'm not bored, which is, you know, I guess that's more of more of a positive on the book, because I quit Hunter x Hunter because I got bored, and it got tiresome to read. But I'm not tired of reading this yet. So that means that there's at least something there. Even if they keep using the same goddamn camera angle. How many different camera angles can you draw a fucking upskirt photo? It's like are we like we have to get a little bit more creative here, people. We have to get a little bit more creative here. I swear to God, please get a little bit more creative. All right, there's got to be something else we can do, because there's one fucking shot. You better not pick. Don't worry. I'm not interested. I am off HXH. And if I do, I will read through the entire arc, even though I fucking hate it. And I like, even now when I think about it, I literally don't want to. And that's how I know that I'm not going to come back. Cause like, I think about like, oh, what if I started reading HXH again? I don't want to. Let me grab my water. That's how I know. When my mind is telling me that I don't want to touch this, then it's like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to force myself into something that I'm not interested in doing. The best world building ever? Maybe it is. I'm sure it's fucking fantastic. They're really hyping it up, brother. But it's so fucking boring right now. I ended at the point of a story where like, it was so fun, because like it's the worst part of like the shonen shit, like combined into one like mega bomb on your fucking senses. And if you're into that shit, then I assume you love it. But I'm just not, and so it means I hate it. Kingdom? I don't know, man. I don't really want to touch shonen shit if I can help it. No offense, but. Night but peak writing? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what other varieties of manga I can fucking dip my toes into. Cause I've kind of touched I've touched a lot of shonen shit, a little bit of slice of life, a little bit of mega depresso shit. Some slice of life stuff, some Gunnar stuff, more romance, yeah. Probably some more like, you know, like just love. She read on my ball. my ball red. She make my ball red. That's kind of freaky. Hold on. She do not make my ball red. She do not do that. I'd like to reiterate. Yeah, so prison school is definitely a fucking it's an experience for sure. I will say there's like a level of like I'm glad they kind of got past it like somewhat. Because at least the main character is like semi-normal. Thank fucking God that that like the main character is like a semi-normal, like respectful individual, and I'm like, okay, I can appreciate that, because everybody else is actually the freakiest fucking person that should be locked up in fucking prison until the day they die. I hate it. I hate it. How everybody is just actually a creep. Every single guy in that book is a mega fucking creep, dude. A mega fucking creep. And I'm like, this sucks. I can't root for you. None of y'all. All of you suck. All of you suck. I don't care if it's Japan. That doesn't mean it's good. Just because it's like, oh, it's their culture. No, it's not. What do you mean it's culture? All right? That shit is creepy as fuck, dog. I'm not interested. I'm not going to root for you. The only two people that I root for are fucking main character because he's normal, and then fucking hoodie guy because he's like super autistic, and I think that's fire. Shout out to hoodie guy. I think his ants are sick. So yeah, that part is something that it's kind of hard for me to get by. A lot of the time, where it's just like, ew. I just feel gross sometimes. It's just not great. And also, they have kind of one female character doing all like most of the Gooner shit. There's like one female character. I'm like, okay, so the author's got a type. That's fine. That's cool. Good to know. I have a very important question. I'm terrified. You know what? It is a new day and a new stream, so I guess I can talk about man versus bear. The answer is man. But I guess if you want to, what's the word for it? Misandry? If you want to be a misandrist, you can choose bear, I guess, if you want to. Gonna defend this? Yeah, I will defend this, because that whole man versus bear thing is kind of just it's a bait for just hating men. That's all it was. That's not incel shit. That is actually just what it was. It was just like a bait for people to hate men. That's all it was. It's painting the average man as some kind of, horrific abuser slash person who is likely to do awful things to women. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's all it does. It is kind of it's a convenient way for people to say I hate men without actually, being fucking called out for hating men. Random man. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to feel unsafe. I'm saying compared to a fucking bear, that's my fucking concern. It's not that you have to feel fucking safe with random men that you don't know. I'm saying that compared to a fucking bear, this is your choice? Really? It's just, it's comic. It's not that you're not allowed to feel like, it's not that you're not allowed to feel like on edge or have your hackles up around random men that you don't know. I totally get that. That's totally understandable. That's totally defensible. But I'm saying if you actually look at this, where scenario the bear kills me. Yeah, exactly. And it's it's you're not interested in making a good faith argument at that point. You're just interested in saying, I think the average man is more likely to do more harm than me than the fucking bear does. I think I'm I feel safer around a fucking bear. It's like, good job. I guess if you're interested in destroying the confidence of young men on the internet, like, that's okay. I guess you can just do that. Because all men are evil, and all men are creeps, and all men deserve to be fucking, to look down. Don't look at me, because all men are creeps, and they're all born like that. And they're all going to be like that, because that's all. No, I'm not twisting the argument. That's exactly what the argument is. It's painting all men to be evil before they've even had a chance to prove themselves to be good or bad. All right. And when you have a bunch of teenagers who are more and more online, who are looking online to try to understand, because they're trying to renegotiate their reality with their relationship with women, because they've just gone through puberty, because they're just trying to figure out what it means to have a relationship with a woman, and they're going online to try to figure this stuff out, and all they're seeing online is a bunch of people saying men are bad, men are creeps, men are inherently evil, men are going to cause harm to you. The average man will cause you harm, and like, that shit will fucking destroy them. Like, you wonder why there's a male confidence epidemic. It's because shit like that. It's like, we're not being serious. If you're interested in destroying male confidence, then go ahead. That's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I defend women so much on my platform from like all the bullshit that they have to endure online. And I say it very loudly. I say it very clearly. But I'm not gonna go the other way and fucking be a super hard simp the other way for women because I'm trying to get fucking pussy. I'm going to call out bullshit when I see it, and that's bullshit, dude. You're not helping anybody, all right? You're making women more afraid of men, and you're making men more unconfident in themselves. So yeah, it's like, it is only bad thing. And I don't know if, like, you're socially conditioned. No, I don't think that's fucking true at all, dude. I don't think men are fucking socially conditioned to cause harm. I think men, we hear messages all the time about don't do this, don't rape, don't sexually assault, all the shit. I think you hear that all the time, especially if you're online. Especially if you're online, like a lot of men are these days. If you're online, you will hear this shit all the time, okay? It's not a question of like if the intent is there. I think a lot of times it is unintentional because men are trying, and they don't know how to men, because I think you're misconstruing intent you're misconstruing intent. I don't think the man intent is to hurt people. I don't think the average man's intent is to hurt anybody. Okay? I think that when you're terminally online, you just end up doing dumb shit. Okay? And like, of course, like we live in a society where men are chasers and women are gatekeepers of this thing called sex, a thing that we all want equally, but women are gatekeepers and men are chasers. And as a chaser, you have to make the moves, you have to take the risks. And as a woman, you stand in more harm's way in these interactions. So of course, if something goes bad, it's more likely that the woman is going to be harmed in these interactions. That's just the way it is. It's because of the physiological differences between men and women. It's like women stand to lose more in these interactions. And so when a man fucks up, unintentionally, intentionally, it doesn't matter. What's going to happen is that the man is going to kind of shoulder the blame for that bad interaction, even if he intended it to go well. Okay? And so, like, this whole man versus bear thing, it is just a way for people to say, men just shouldn't even try, all right? Because they're just going to do evil. Just don't even try. Just sit back. It's not worth it. And that's all you're telling them. And that's going to and even more than anything, that's going to destroy fucking, like, gender relationships, even more than they already are. Because gender relations have been cooked for a while now. But this is just going to cook it even harder. When we just allow blatant misandry to just like run around the internet, like free from charge, we call it misogyny so fucking hard. We go so hard on fucking misogynists because they're evil pieces of shit and they should be called out. But we don't go nearly as hard as misandrists on misandrists. It is absolutely misandry. I'm not like, this is something that I am not gonna like back down from. Rage bait used to be, it's not even rage bait. It's like, it's just sad, man. Like men are trying, are like, it's such a view of men that's just like, men, it's just like wanting men to be evil. Like I don't know. It's just, it's not cool. Because like, if you actually think about that scenario, it is like, obviously you choose like the random person, because if an average guy in like an average scenario is not like, it's not just fucking like frothing at the mouth to fucking start, you know, hitting on somebody. It's not like that. All right. I don't ride home on the fucking on the bus home and I see a woman sitting across from me. I'm like, which is crazy that I just did that, but it's like, no, I'm just like, I'm trying to get my ass home. I don't fucking care. I want to go home, man. He's gonna rape you? He might. Yeah, he might. But the fucking the probability of that shit is so fucking astronomically low. All right? The average guy is not a creep. The average guy is not looking to fucking harm you. The average guy does not want to hurt you. And like, when you tell young women that the average guy is out to get them, that the average guy wants to hurt them, that the average guy will cause them harm, it's gonna fucking destroy women too. You're just setting up women to hate men, and you're setting up men to be scared of women. Like, that's all it does. It's all it does. This is not like a safety, like, PSA, watch out, be careful. It's nothing like that. There's no positive message to be gleaned here. It's sad, dude. Like, again, I'm not, like, as a young guy who has made, you know, I've made plenty of fucking mistakes. All right? I've gone through this internet shit and I've seen it all, and I know what it's like to be a young man on the internet who kind of doesn't know what's going on or how things work. He was trying to figure it out. Thank God I didn't see shit like this. Cause I would be even more cooked than I already am now, dude. Holy fuck. I'd be so fucking cooked. Oh, Jesus, dude. So yeah, it's not like, I get, like, you can think about it the way you want, but I'm just gonna say, like, if you're interested in, like, I don't know, if you want to pervade, like, allow these messages to fucking destroy, like, to kind of destroy male confidence, I guess, like, go ahead. But I think that's just straight misandry, and I'm not interested in, like, propelling that or, like, justifying that on my platform. So yeah, that's what I think about Man versus Bear. That's what I think about Man versus Bear. What platform? I don't know. I'm just saying platform because I don't know what else to fucking say. What I'm trying to say is that I'm gonna call it as I see it, and I think I have a pretty good, like, a frame of reference for this kind of shit. And I think I've been, like, in terms of this stuff, I think I've been pretty based in the past. I think I've been pretty honest with, like, you know, calling stuff out that I think is stupid, calling stuff out that is bad, calling stuff out that is clearly, like, misogynist. And I've gone very hard on that stuff. And I think that it's only right that, like, if I see something that's, like, kind of going the opposite way, I should also call it out. I've always hated people. I've always hated the men that, like, super hard simp for fucking... I've always hated the people that super hard simp for, like, the opposite, like white people who super hard simp, like, oh, we're so racist, or like men that are like, oh my god, we're so sexist, we're so evil. I think those people are so fucking cringe because it's so clear all they want is pussy. Like you know, like the self-hating man, or like the self-hating white person, like this fucking you know, what's the word for it? In racism it's called white guilt. But I don't know what the word is in terms of sexism, but, like, there are plenty of men who are like that. And I think that shit is, like, so gross. That? I don't know. I just think that if you hate yourself like that, either you, like, you need to probably check up on your mental health a little bit, or you, like, are just genuinely, like, just, like, cosplaying because you're trying to get pussy. It's one or the other. The self-hating man is just like, come on, like stick up for yourself a little bit. Like, have a little bit of fucking confidence, bro. It's so annoying. That's all I'm trying to say. It's just I wish people would, you know, be able to have a little bit more confidence in themselves as, like, you know, who they are. Like, I am a man. I am masculine. I feel confident in that fact, and I feel confident in myself, and I'm not going to, you know, hide behind that, or I'm not going to try to hide that because there are a couple of bad apples that are going to fucking ruin the whole bunch. I will not let myself be ruined, you know. You have way more faith? No, I just think that I think it's very easy to, like, look at on the online stuff on a whole and see, like, oh, it's all evil because all you see is the bad. I think it's very easy to just look at all the bad stuff and say, like, oh, that must be what it's like all everywhere. Like, no. Most average dudes are not going to be fucking, like, are A, probably not terminally online, and B, probably not, you know, out there trying to fucking hurt the average woman, okay? Most men are not, like, hunting. Just waiting in the fucking bushes, like, oh, man, I wonder which woman I'm gonna sexually assault today. It's like I make that sound ridiculous because it is ridiculous. Again, it's very like this is the kind of stuff that's gonna destroy young men's confidence in themselves. I'm not gonna start, like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, start Yas Queening my way to the top, you know. Yas Queen, men are so horrible. Go off. Like, I'm not gonna do that shit because I think that's cringe. There are no laws, kind of crazy. I think, yeah. I think generally, like there's a reason why we formed society, okay? It's not because, like, we were shackled into these laws. Willing to some harm in a situation like that? Yeah, I think you're cooked, Amelia. I think you're cooked. I think that you are, like, your mind is cooked if you think that. And that's fine, but I think that you maybe should do some self-reflection on that, because I think that is a super cooked opinion. I think you're super cooked. In that case, I am, you know, I guess you should stop fucking watching me, because, again, I am the average man. I'm the average man, okay? You really shouldn't be watching this stream then, because I am the average man. And that is, you know, there you go. Sheepo 3. The fucking hunting. Yeah, but hey, I don't hold it against you, Amelia, you know? Don't worry. I don't hold it against you. I don't hold it against you. I got no beef. I'm at peace with this. If you want to think that, then average man but most man, it's same difference. No, it doesn't. It does not. Like I said, I think you're just cooked on this. I think that all I think Amelia, we are not going to. I think we're not going to agree on this. I think that you are placing the crimes of the really bad men on the average guys, when in reality it is not like that. Okay. Maybe you come from, like, a different. Maybe it's, like, cultural differences, and I can see that. Like, maybe I can see cultural differences playing a part in that. I don't know how it goes in, like, other countries, but, like, specifically here in America, in the USA, I don't feel like that is true at all. Now, I could, like, if I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt, I know that some other cultures have, like, really fucked up, like, relations, like, a lot worse than the USA does around, you know, gender relations. But the average man is not American, I guess, but I don't know. Not take. I think that maybe your state of mind. I mean, we all do stupid stuff to get what we want, right? At the end of the day, we're all horny, and so it means that we're gonna, like, no matter how bad stuff is gonna get, we're still gonna keep putting ourselves in these situations. So I think that, you know, it's, you know, give men a little bit more confidence about, you know, being good, trying to be confident and safe about themselves and being good people. And then make sure women are equipped to kind of be able to see the signs of, like, a bad situation and be able to be smart. Because 9 times out of 10, a good way to get a man to stop doing whatever they're doing is to tell them to fucking stop. That's a really good way, okay? 9 times out of 10. The best way to get somebody to stop doing something is by telling them to stop. That works on most people. If you tell it to them, they will fucking stop. Even the assholes who try to push super hard, okay? What is a good person? Well, morally, that's an ambiguous term. You can't really tell. But for me, I mean, there's like a multitude of different, like, character traits that could fit into the archetype of good person. I don't know. I think the baseline for a good person is not actively intending to cause harm to others that do not deserve it. I think that's like a good baseline to start. As long as you're not trying to cause harm to people who don't deserve it, I think it's a really good place to start. He's just telling, yes. Yes, telling people to stop is a very good way to get people to stop. Existed on the internet. I know that's not true. Well, the internet is okay. Again, I'm speaking to real life interactions here. On the internet, you're cooked. Okay, the internet, like, is not a good way. Like, internet interactions versus real interactions are so fucking, like, wildly different. It is actually insane. It is insane how crazy these different. No. If somebody's fucking, like, online, if somebody is being an asshole, just fucking block them. Okay, like there's no point in talking to them. In real life, it is way different, bro. It is way different. Just like online, it is so crazy that that we even equate an online interaction to a real life interaction. It is so fucking crazy different, bro. More like the internet? No. There are so many there. Well, are you talking about man versus bear? Man versus bear, there are absolutely fucking consequences, bro. My parents never gave me the talk. Am I cooked? I think you are cooked a little bit. I think that's more of an indictment on your parents than anything. I don't want to talk shit on your parents, TV, but I think that is more of an. I think that you should get the. I think everybody should get the talk. Because at that point, it's like, what are you gonna, you know? Just pray that you're fucking, that wherever you live has like a good education system. I know some places and their sex ed programs are fucking like, I don't know about this one, chief. We're lost in the woods, far from any civilization. I think the average man would be more concerned about fucking survival than seeing, like, damn, how many times can I fucking crack this chick? It's like, like, are we being serious right here? I think it's cooked. Men, and I'm a man. Well, it's like, okay, the problem is that, like, things affect like society, like on a societal and an individual level, things work differently. And unfortunately, the things that happen in society kind of trickle down to you as an individual, but, like, it doesn't feel like that, right? Like I by existing, I may be contributing to bad things simply by me existing, but I don't feel that on like an individual level, right? It's like a good example of like looking at a societal impact versus an individual impact is that there's a lot of scholarships specifically designed for people of certain races. There are scholarships for black students, scholarships for Hispanic students, scholarships for Asian students. There's no scholarships for white students. And so on an individual level, that feels really fucking bad and that feels racist. But on a societal level, you can understand why they exist because of the systemic, disadvantages that those groups have faced in the past. All right. So like things work differently, like, and they feel differently on those levels, right? So like analyzing stuff on different levels is kind of important to understanding why things exist the way they are. So it's very like, and I think that the man versus bear is very much like a taking something that is a societal level issue and putting it on the individual when all you're trying to do is when it feels like all you're trying to do is use this kind of general societal statistics to hurt individual people that are not responsible for contributing to those statistics. I'm not the most based. I just think too much, and I have nothing to do. I'm also a little pussy bitch, okay, that doesn't do anything. So I also think too much, which is, if you aren't help those people exactly, right? But it still feels bad, right? I understand why all those programs exist. Why I as a white guy walked around fucking club day and saw the Hispanic union, the Asian student union, the fucking whatever, the black student union. Ain't no white student union. Ain't no fucking normal ass white guy student union. And maybe it feels like, damn, that kind of fucking sucks. But I can understand why there isn't a need for that kind of shit. And because I can understand it on both levels, I'm not going to take it personally. And I can, why is there no straight pride movement? Why is there no white lives matter? Did I ban that? Did I fucking... Oh, I banned you! Oh no! Wait, hold on. I actually just fucking banned this shit. I just killed Amelia. I actually just killed. Okay, never mind. I sniped her so fucking hard. Okay, never mind. I'm sexist. I'm actually sexist. Never mind. My entire argument is actually invalid. I'm sexist and homophobic. Okay, I lose. Never mind. And that's how it ends. I am evil. Okay, we've lost, lads. Damn it! No, one small grammar error, and the entire argument is cooked. I'll call you a slur. What's a slur for a man? Fuck, I hate that. That's so annoying. Slur for men. What's a good slur for a man? Here on the Wikipedia. The Wikipedia pejorative terms for men. Beta male. Cock. Cuckold. Cunt. Oh no, that is a homophobic term. Himbo. Oh, these are some good ones. Manlet. Oh, I love manlet. Manlet is sick, dude. Manlet actually might be Manlet might be the king. What a great pejorative term for men. You're a manlet. I might be. Nice hip flexes. Come on in 2 hours. Manlet. Hey, man. I will say, I have been getting attacked at work recently. I want to talk about it because the fucking alliance of people versus sheep at my work is fucking crazy, bro. And I think it doesn't help that my two fellow male coworkers are super nonchalant, and that sucks for me because I got nobody on my side. It is my two directors and my coworker. All of which are, they're women, and that's fine. But, sometimes I get a little sassy because they get a little sassy. And we all get a little bit sassy towards each other. And so I am attacked. That's fine. I have to start. It's not the fact. Look. There's a female. Look, it sounds really bad when I say the women are attacking me for being a man. It's not that. It's because I like to engage in the conflict, and the problem is that they all back each other, and I have nobody because all the guys that would normally stand behind me, they're all super nonchalant, and they have no beef. I enjoy the conflict, but it does mean that I kind of get 3v1'd a lot, and it does fucking suck. I have to fight the 3v1, and it's just a losing battle. All right, I've already been compared to a person that threw a rock through a GOP window. There's like a GOP building that got attacked, and they all said that the person in the story looked like me. So that has been the running joke for like a fucking month and a half. That I throw rocks through windows. It's bad, okay? And all I want to do is be a little bit sassy. Can't a man just be a little bit sassy? Will you be there for Kalman? No, I will be speedrunning Red Bull. You rocked my fucking window. I do throw rocks through windows. That is the joke. And I hate that I'm compared to him because in that video, that fucking guy was such a pussy bitch, dude. I was so mad at the fucking rock through the window because like that guy, like dude, the guy who did it like this, the pussiest fucking throw. He was like, I don't know if I should do this, and he just ran away. I'm like, you fucking miserable pussy. Throw the like, if you're gonna throw a rock through a window, fucking throw it through the goddamn window. Don't start having a fucking moral conundrum halfway through. The weakest, he threw like a girl. Yeah, he did. And I was mad about it because if I had to be. I was so mad, bro. I'm like, throw that fucking rock, bro. Fucking heave that bitch. Why do we have such weak throws? I need you to clutch up, bro. Actually sexist, exactly. It's mask off, okay? Man versus bear? I'd be a man in a bear costume. You get the best of both worlds. I'd be a bear in a man costume. Even better. Again, because I'm a woman, I wasn't even covered in green dye. I hate that you've latched onto that. Mask off. Bro, when I turn on my webcam and I'm in full fucking femboy attire, everybody's gonna be apologizing real quick for all the shit they said about me, okay? When I pull up in the fucking in the pink skirt and the mask with the cat whiskers on it, you fuckers are gonna everybody's gonna be apologizing real quick. Fuck you, manlet. Real. Real. Should wear arm warmers. I have to put on the full fit, bro. Oh no, I dropped this pen, chat. I have to pick up this pen that I dropped. Arm warmers. I did get new gloves and they suck. I can show you the gloves I got for bicycle riding. I think I made a bad purchase, but I'm gonna have to stick with it. I just got straight gardening gloves to bike to work, and I've been wearing them backwards. I have straight up gardening gloves and I've been wearing them backwards when I ride to work, and they haven't been awful. They've just been very weird. It's been a very weird feeling to, like, I don't know, maybe break them in or something. Because the problem with gardening gloves is that they're really thin cotton, and then they have like the thick rubber side, like the side that you're supposed to like, you know, touch the plants with, get all dirty and shit. Like that's the point. But I wear them backwards because like I need the rubber side on the back of my hands to fucking deflect the wind that I get from riding the bike. And so they're really uncomfortable in that way. And I mostly stop because my ski gloves that I usually wear, again, they smell like a litter. They smell like a litter box, and I haven't found a way to stop that. I cleaned them, or I tried to clean them. I let them dry for a couple of days, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if that did anything. It did not do shit. It did not do anything. They still smell like fucking shit. And I'm like, I do not know how to solve this. My poor gloves, dude. It's been all bad for my poor fucking gloves, dude. All zeros. I don't know what's in. I don't know what's on the inside of them. I'm scared. Oh, also my bathroom light officially went out. It is officially dead. I have no light whenever I shower in the fucking dark now. It is a sad state of affairs here in the fucking Sheepo 3 household. My bathroom light is dead. Replace it. I have to talk to my apartment manager, cause like I know there's rules around like they don't want you replacing your own shit, cause like you might fuck it up and all that stuff. So you have to talk to the apartment manager. You're not allowed to replace it yourself, basically. And I get that, because they don't want idiots doing dumb stuff and like fucking up the whole fixture and then breaking it, and it costs way more to replace when they could just probably call somebody who like knows what they're doing. And I checked it out. Like I took out like the light bulbs and everything. Like it's so easy. Like I could just order the fucking bulbs off Amazon or whatever. Replacing them is actually the freest fucking thing of all time. The only problem that I could imagine is that I checked the bulbs, they're tungsten, and they got like a bunch of like bad shit in them, or like they have traces of like bad shit, and so I don't think they're allowed to be sold anymore. I have out of production light bulbs in my house that are dead, but apparently they were proven to have like some bad shit. So I imagine that if I talk to my apartment manager, they're gonna replace it with like some LEDs that last for fucking a million years. I assume, but I don't know. Again, because I checked the bulbs and like, oh, the bulbs kind of look bad. Soft hands. I could change them myself. Like I figured out how to like take out the bulbs and everything too. I watched a YouTube video, or like I watched a YouTube video or so, and I checked it out. I'm like, oh, like yeah, this is really easy. I could change this in a heartbeat, but I do not have the equipment, or the equipment being the bulbs. New pyramids? What? There's new pyramids? Who's building a fucking pyramid? Bass Pro? Bass Pro pyramid is kind of sick. That's the 8th wonder of the world, brother. The Bass Pro Shop pyramid? I think it's sick. New conspiracy. Give me a synopsis. It's leading off with the word conspiracy, so I am immediately skeptical. Known conspiracy believer, Sheep003. Oh, by the way, fuck the Warriors. Just wanted to get that out there. The Warriors finally start a game early enough for me to watch, and then I don't really get to watch the first half, and I check in halfway through the second quarter, and it's like they're down by 30, and I'm like, what the fuck? I wanted to watch a Warriors game. Did you feel the Lakers suck? I don't know, brother. I feel comfortable enough giving them a pass, because like there was a pretty big blockbuster trade that kind of fucked up their whole flow halfway through the season, and I get that. But man, either Luka is like fucking stress eating because he wants to be back in Dallas, or Luka Doncic needs to lock the fuck in, because that brother fucking sucks, man. If Luka is not putting up bullshit shots that just go in, then he sucks. That's the goddamn truth. All right. If Luka does not have the ball and he's not throwing up bullshit shots that just go in, he fucking sucks, dude. He did good? I don't know, bro. He's a fucking bum on defense. He is such a fucking bum. Now, I'm not saying that defense is more valuable than offense, but I'm like, put in a little bit of effort, bro. Just like anything. Anything. Points? Bro, 30 points? 30 points? Okay, yeah, 30 points. That's great. Put in some fucking effort. He sits there like a lump on a log, bro. I thought you were supposed to be the superstar of the future, bro. You sit there like a lump on a log. Triple-double? I want him to do something. Bro, I see so many plays where it's just like, dude, just like get in the way. Just stand there. Make them go around you. He's standing to the side. He's like letting them pass. Like, oh, come on through. You want to drive on my basket? Ha ha ha. Come on through. I'm not super hot on Steph Curry defense, but at least he fucking puts in some effort, dude. Steph Curry usually gets diffed because he's fucking tiny, and he's tiny and small. Not because he's not putting in effort. Maybe I'm just not watching enough Warriors basketball, bro, but I'm with Nico Harrison now, okay? Luka Doncic is a fat fuck. He puts in no effort, okay? Sorry, I'll read the message. But sorry, Luka Doncic is a fat fuck. The reason he got traded is because he was eating too much McDonald's, and that's the truth. And Nico Harrison, he saw the bills racking up, bro. He was looking at his company card and he saw Luka Doncic, you know, like company subsidized McDonald's, bro. It's the truth. No, it's the truth. Luka Doncic is a fat fuck, is a fat slob European who can't play defense. I love spreading this information. Hey, but also the Timberwolves are gonna fucking kill the Warriors next round if they even make it out against the Rockets. If the Warriors make it out, the Timberwolves are gonna kill them. I have no faith. The Timberwolves team is too good, bro. Everybody was just super hot because like LeBron and Steph had like a team that actually gave him like a chance to have a decent run in the playoffs. The Timberwolves are too good, bro. There is no fucking shot, bro. When fucking Rudy Gobert wins his fucking title, oh, the NBA is gonna be furious, bro. I am slandering Europeans, okay? Luka Doncic is a fat fuck who can't play defense. I am slandering Europe actively. Although Jokic is my goat, okay? So as much as I like to go after Luka Doncic, unfortunately, Jokic is kind of the goat right now, and that sucks. He is my MVP. I don't know who's gonna win it. I don't know who won it if they even gave out the award yet. I assume it goes to Shai. But Jokic is my MVP. I think Jokic is just kind of just the best. He's too good, bro. Like, he's gonna single-handedly bring the Nugs past these bum-ass Clippers. Or the Clippers that actually are not, like, terrible. I should stop dissing the Clippers. The Clippers aren't terrible. They sent the Warriors to the play-ins, which, you know, got me heated, but it ultimately gave us a better matchup, so I wasn't furious. At the end of the day, I'm not super mad about it. I just wish that the Warriors had won tonight so they could have a little bit more days off. Because, like, the Nugs series, I think that's going to 7. I just wish that the Warriors would win earlier so they have some time off to rest, you know, figure out stuff, make sure everything's working. Get everybody, like, healed up properly so we're ready to go fresh right into the next series. Because the next series against the Wolves is going to be fucking brutal, dude. Unless Jimmy Butler becomes him and Buddy Hield stops being a basketball terrorist, then I don't know, bro. LeBron retirement stream. I might throw a couple stakes on. Hold on. I've been dissing. Okay, I need to look at Amelia's messages. Hold on. I said this was going to be a short thing, and I've been just going on and on about basketball. Some dudes found random data that is very noisy of some shit below one of the Great Pyramids. He assumed it was a gigantic pillar, and they didn't even bother to publish their study. What? What? The fuck? It's all over short form content. I think you're on some crazy brain rot. Pillars below the pyramids. Pillars. Oh no, pillars. It shows up. I don't know about this. China's been folding for a while, okay? Europe and China, USA and China are both going to get fucked over tariffs, okay? That's, this is different. Alright, I mean, I feel like if I actually did research on this, I could, if I actually read the fucking study or whatever, I could figure this out. Is the study that found this even like peer reviewed? What journal was it published in? Alright. Because if this is just like a random study from a bunch of it's not, okay, then it's I don't care. If it's not a peer-reviewed, accredited study in a journal, in a trusted journal, then I do not care. Respectfully, I have seen this. I've played these games before, where scientists claim they have a huge discovery, and then it turns out to be gobbledygook. And it turns out to be gobbledygook. This happens all the time in science. He made the study, have books about aliens. Okay, yeah, so it's just like, okay, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, the direwolf thing, exactly. It's like, it's just news trying to get a headline, and they're allowed to stretch the truth a little bit. No, direwolves have not returned. No, direwolves are not back. No, Donald Trump did not, defy any of the courts. He did not do this. This did not happen. That's not how these things work. Again, do your own research. And when you do your own research, make sure it's on fucking, what's the best fake news site I can think of? Make sure it's only on independent news. Only read independent news, okay? Because those are the most trusted journalists. Independent news are the most trustworthy because they're not being paid. That's how you know they're trustworthy. Because they make no money. AP News, biased. All frauds. All frauds in the AP News, okay? Because again, they're being paid. They're being paid to tell you things. They're paid to sell you the serum of compliance. You have to go to www.thetruth.com. And there, only independent news, only independent reporters who smoke so much fucking weed it would make your head explode. Those are the people that you should trust. They're neutral? No, they're not. They're clearly fraudsters looking to break your young brain. And the fact that you believe it, it just means that your brain is already broken. All right? You've already been enslaved. You're done, boy. That's how I know. And that's how I know that your opinions are all bunk. You're being paid out and you don't even know it. Your mind has been roped into the scam and you don't even know it. Sad thing to see. Is he part of the AP News? Is he a part of the AP News? Yes, fraud. You know the funny thing about the AP News is that like that is the main, like I have literally gotten sources for news stories from the AP News. That has been something that has happened like a lot. Like whenever I'm editing like a video, sometimes I have to go like and grab a picture from the AP. You know, AP is like kind of like one of the most trusted news sources in, the world basically. It's the AP, right? The Associated Press. That is kind of it's kind of the gold standard for journalism. So. Cards of Humanity is When I was 16, I thought that playing Cards Against Humanity was a huge act of rebellion. I thought that I was being so edgy. Oh my god, Cards Against Humanity? I'm about to say some nasty things. Oh my god, I'm about to engage in some dirty humor, some offensive jokes. I thought that I thought that Cards Against Humanity was like offensive humor. Like, this is, you can't play this with everybody. I'm like, really? This shit? like Cards Against Humanity, it can be funny. It's, you know, let's just, you know, let's make sure that we're working correctly on categories here. It's really not that fucking crazy. And it gets boring after like the third time you play it. You can play Cards Against Humanity like once in a blue moon and it might be like half funny. It just gets very boring after a while. Very samey. Because you know all the cards. And half the combos are just like nonsense, like rando shit. Doesn't even make sense. If you're lame, I think that Cards Against Humanity is fine for the kids. Kids' first dirty joke, you know, Kyle's first dirty joke or whatever, you know. If that's how it is, that's fine. But you know, if you think that that's dirty humor, then you're a sweet summer child. Yeah, exactly. I'm so edgy. The Holocaust was fake. It's true. That is true. Unfortunately, correct. I did do this. Oh, dude, I just thought of something. I don't know if I want to talk about this. Because this would just contribute to the Sheepo 3 sexism arc. Look, it's just me complaining about K-pop idols. All right, it's all it is. It's me complaining. It's Sheepo 3 complaining about K-pop, bro. I'm so tired of like I will like go on fucking like I'll go on like TikTok or like Twitter and I'll see people being like, oh my god, these like Slay Queen, like she's like talk about some scandalous thing she did where like apparently like she threw some ass or something. Some K-pop idol threw some ass and I'm like, okay, well let's see it. And then I find the actual original clip and it's like there's just nothing there. It's just nothing there. You didn't throw nothing, bro. I was so disappointed. I'm like, you're very attractive, but like don't pretend like this is like you know, oh my god, she's so bad or whatever. It's like, bro, you're not throwing anything. Stop baiting me with this, like, you know, acting like you're throwing ass, bro. Same thing with these like American pop stars that are hella fucking skinny, bro. Have these fucking women who are like on Ozempic and I'm like, bro, come on, lock in. This is it. They're very beautiful. But like don't act like they're like throwing hella ass. They are not doing that, okay? You could say that I think they're very pretty, okay? I don't think that's kind of undeniable fact, okay? They're very beautiful. But they're not throwing shit. It's like come on, like lock in, but never mind. Oh, okay, I told my shit. You have to tell your shit, okay? Amelia, you want to start fucking talking now? Huh? I said my piece. Lock in. Not funny anymore? Oh, of course it's not funny anymore. The moment that you have to tell the joke, it's not funny. Just because you're a man? Yeah. No. That's why I think I have authority over you. No. It's for no other reason. I'm so glad that my coworkers don't know about my stream. I'm so fucking thankful, dude. It'd be mega fucking cooked if my coworkers knew about my stream. It'd be so cooked. I would not be able to live. That's the problem with being like being more unfiltered on stream. I'm very unfiltered and I kind of lose. That would not be ridiculous, but I would be shocked if they could contain themselves from like making like they would probably meme too close to the sun at work, and I'd be like, I'd start side-eyeing them. I feel pretty good about my level 10 actually. My level 10 doesn't feel bad at all. What if I'm one of them? That'd be really funny actually. That would be funny. Oof. Nice try though. Imagine first run, bro. But imagine first run though. Just imagine it. Yeah, work was actually kind of sick. It was National Salad Day today. And so it means we actually got some decent fucking food, which is just a salad. I had a giant salad at work. And I'm not a big salad guy. But I just had a... This was not a healthy salad, okay? There are some salads that are like... People have this idea that like salads are just healthy because they're on a bed of lettuce. That shit is not fucking... Like, do not lie to yourself, okay? National Salad Day, because it's like the news. We saw basically if we can bring in a guest that can help like get our show some views, we're gonna do it. And so we brought in a guest, and they were from like some random restaurant, and they brought in like a fuck ton of salads. They brought in like I think it was like 12 different salads, and they were fucking like the big full size salads too. These are not slow salads, bro. These are not small salads. These are some big old fucking salads, bro. And they left them all behind. They're like, yo, I shout out to those people, okay? Leaving some food down for the production crew. One of the benefits of being production is that you get first fucking attack at everything that comes in studio. And it meant that I got first crack at one of the salads, bro. And I got it was like chicken, but instead of like the skin, they had crispy chicken bits. And they also had egg and some barbecue sauce, and it was fire. First crack at it. That's a phraseology that people use. First crack at it. I did not. Did I say a slur? I don't think so. First fucking cracker at it. Slut. Are you really shocked by me saying the word slut, really? I feel like I've said that before. Only in joking context, I assume. I don't think I've actually just gone out on a limb. Some baddies be eating salads, bro. I do say that. I hate salads, though. Salads suck. I'm just not a big fan of salad. I just don't like it. It's not good. It's not tasty. It's not delicious. I'm sad when I eat a salad. Salads are sad food. I think people eat salads because they have this like conception of it being healthy. And the only way they can fucking get it down is by drowning it in dressing. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. It tastes like shit, but like you're kind of destroying the point of the salad when you drown it in dressing like that. So just don't eat the fucking salad. Just eat something that tastes better. Skip on the fucking salad, you poor person. Don't eat salad. It sucks. But this salad was okay. It was half decent. Again, shout out to tomatoes. Bro, dude, there was a huge argument at my work about tomatoes on sandwiches. There's a large contingent of people that just don't like raw tomato, and I think that's crazy. There's so many people that just hate them. I love raw tomatoes, dude. I love tomatoes. They're so good. I don't want a sandwich unless it has tomato on. I feel like a lot of sandwiches are incomplete if they don't have tomato. They're just such a multi-purpose thing. They provide great flavor, great balance, and they provide moisture. All right, you and your fucking dry ass sandwiches, bro. No need for mayo. Take out the mayo, add a fucking tomato. That's why BLT is like a top tier sandwich. It does not have a shit texture. I have been known to eat tomatoes raw. Just like a straight up tomato, just like eat it like a fucking apple. This has happened. I like to bite a little hole in them and then suck it out like I'm a vampire. Suck out the juices. I feel like I'm pretty good at 11. I'm by no means consistent, but the fact that I'm like getting to that point right there, that's a pretty good indicator that I'm doing something good. I'm better at 11. It's just hard to be consistent at a level like this, MJ. With my fucking frame, with the kind of frame perfects that you have to hit, it's kind of just an unfortunate reality. Level 11 sucks. Tongue, slow. I'm too American for that. Nice. This is some crazy new gen TikTok language that I'm missing out on diabolically. If I click on that link and it's some fucking what's his name? Fucking Mummy Joe or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna tweak. I watched that fucker twice because of you, and it sucked both times. And you are to blame for that. Yeah, this is European brain rot. Or maybe, oh no, it's not European. What is with the AI brain rot? What is with the AI brain rot? Can I ask about the AI brain rot?
Konon katanya kalau ada orang yang dipanggil sahur 3 kali dan tidak nyaut, maka makhluk.
What is with the AI brain rot? This has not hit the US yet. You know what was really funny? We had a author in our studio show. We had an author that came in or zoomed in. It was a Zoom interview with this author guy, and he was talking about his fucking self-help book. And it was so clearly AI on the cover. He made his cover so clearly out of AI. It was fucking crazy. And I'm like, man, self-help for everybody but fucking graphic designers, I guess. shit is cooked. I'm like, how are you gonna be making no self-help book with a fucking AI cover, you bum ass? It was crazy. I need water. Dumb people. I will say our marketing department has kind of locked in. We've been getting a lot more sponsorships on like basically everything. So shout out to the marketing department for like locking in. Brazilian. I hate funk. It sucks so much. No way this hits. Okay, yeah. I thought I was one off. I felt it in my fucking bones, bro. I'm gonna complete level 11 one more time, then I'll do some level 12 just to keep, you know, keep up with appearances, and then we'll go for full game runs. Oh, and I'd like some level 3 practice, I think. Level 3 practice would be nice. Just for the culture. Again, level 12 for appearances. It's important. Gotta make sure you're hitting that, alright? You gotta hit that easy shit to make sure the hard shit is there. Everybody's been saying it. I tapped out again. Cringe. We'll see what full game runs are serving. If I get that in a real run, I might cry. That little corner bump. I might sub. Real sheep crying, SFX. Don't worry. The Sheepo3 crying on stream arc will come once I start tryharding fucking Minecraft hockey, bro. That's when it's gonna hit. It will hit like a truck, my brother. I'll lose some like important match or like title game or something. I'll get emotional. Real. It's just that I care. I like to care about stuff. I think caring is fun. And so it means that I will, you know, I'll put my heart into something. You not already? Yeah, exactly. I do care, but it's like, I think that it's a lot easier to kind of dissociate this because it is just like me against myself. I'm not competing against anybody else, but like, you know, competition against other people, it's just like, it's a competition and I want to win. I'm a competitive person. I think being competitive is fun. Now, I'm not competitive all the time because I'm also not a fucking psycho. But I think being competitive is fun. And I have very few opportunities to be competitive in a way. I have very few opportunities to be competitive in a serious way. In a tournament with other serious people who are also seriously trying to be competitive. I have very few opportunities to do that. And basically, the reason why I'm so hyped for this, like, the reason I'm talking so much about this Minecraft hockey shit, is because it is one of those opportunities where I'm like, I could be competitive in this, where there's a league that people put stock into that matters, where like actual competition means something. That is cool. That is exciting. When there's so little time that I have to like actually be competitive in something that's serious, where people are actually trying. That feels different. It's fun. It's fun, it's exhilarating, but it's also very emotional because I put a lot. Yeah, I did cry after party games, and that's because I cared and I trained really hard for that, dude. And I felt like I'd let my teammate down, I'd let myself down, And it fucking blew because I lost, and I don't like that. I didn't like that. The amount of times you can count that Sheepo3 has choked or gotten second place is meant multiple, and it fucking sucks. I very rarely win. There are very few wins that Sheepo3 has in his fucking career. And the ones that I do get are just ones that are like, I don't know, it's cool. It's important to me. It feels good to actually win something, even if it is like something that's so stupid and irrelevant and like it's like a nothing burger of a tournament that 5 people in the world are going to care about. It still feels like something to me, man. It still feels like something, goddammit. I don't think I went through 5 stages of grief. It's just that I was sad because I lost. Am I not allowed to, you know, feel emotion? I don't. Because I'm trying to... No, because if I say it like an anime character, then I've devalued the seriousness of the topic, okay? I'm just trying to say I'm saying it like it's okay for men to cry. That's right, I'm brave. I'm a hero. You're welcome. I don't want to use my anime voice. Guys, if we try hard enough, we can do anything. Because they're inferior. Don't say that, all right? Don't say that, because there's a non-zero amount of people who are going to be into that, okay? So you have to be fucking careful, okay? You have to be careful. The amount of motherfuckers who are into, you know, degradation it's a large amount. No, you can make jokes. Just don't put /J at the end. Say it. Commit to the fucking sarcasm. Commit to it. You have to meme harder, okay? You have to fight. You have to meme harder. Think I'm being serious? This is why the Sheepo3 stream is not neurodivergent friendly. Because I will in the middle of a fucking like serious conversation, I will switch between being sarcastic and being serious like at a fucking heartbeat. It will just happen. And if you don't have a basic understanding of social cues, you will be fucked, bro. I think I do like if I'm doing a serious argument and I start doing some meme shit, I make it pretty. I think I do a pretty good job of making it obvious. But if you're not great with social cues, bro, you will be screwed. The Sheepo3 stream will not help. Or maybe it will help. Maybe you'll learn how to look at social cues better in a non-judgmental environment. Or maybe a very judgmental environment, depending on how you see it. The only time that you will ever get judged in the Sheepo3 chat is if you're too pro sheep. Ironically, the only thing that's gonna get you shit in my chat is by liking me too much. All right, and that has happened before. Yeah, fucking Dinnerbone got bullied out of my chat because he liked me too much, bro. I was so fucking furious, bro. I love Dinnerbone. He was like my biggest supporter, bro. And then he just got so much shit for it. Oh, like it was crazy, dude. I say no. Oh no. You are, I mean, I think that your constant insistence that I am some evil bastard is, I think that keeps you well away, okay? Dinner bone was too much of a glazer. Any amount of glaze is too much glaze for you, MJ. I could play a Cobblemon. Like, I could play the biggest fucking Cobblemon tournament in the world. I would win it. And then you'd still say fucking clutch up or fucking get good. I could wake up tomorrow and compete in the Olympics. I could go to the Olympics and I would get shit for it. I'd go to the Olympics, I'd get like 12th place, and MJ would be fucking... It'd be a field day, bro. It'd be a field day. Exactly. That is the one win. Trains. They do like trains. My opinions on autism. They like trains. Oh, dude, there was a really funny fucking package on the news where like we have this tech guy who does the fucking the tech report of the week, or like he'll talk about like new gadgets that are coming out, like new devices and stuff. And some days he'll just have nothing. And so he'll just talk about the most random shit. He spent an entire 3-minute package on the news talking about a guy who has a YouTube channel devoted to looking at planes. I'm not kidding, by the way. Okay, this guy has an entire YouTube channel where he literally sits on top of a hotel roof with a camera and he watches planes land. No fucking commentary. No talking, no nothing. Fucking straight raw watching planes. And I'm like, that's a fucking different level, bro. That's a different level of shit. You just got to be on some new shit for that. That's a different level. I could never compete. A schizophrenic racist is talking. Listen and learn. What the hell is your last tweet about? I thought it was pretty obvious what my last tweet is about. Read between the lines, liberal. Or what? You haven't learned about reading comprehension yet? Let me blow your mind. I think Creed's mentioned. Bro, my boy Grug was on some shit. Poor Grug, dude. He got his arms eaten by the T-Rex. Shit was fucked up, bro. I'll say it. It was not right what they did to my boy Grug. But he didn't know how rich we were gonna be, bro. He had no idea. We had so much money, and he was sitting there like being all sad about it. Like, oh, I don't have any more arms. Oh, I'm bleeding out slowly and dying. I'm like, bro, lock in. We're gonna be rich. It's sad. It's sad to see it, man. It's sad to see when you can't see all the good that you have in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Alright, baby, full run time. You would die before it. Grug, dude, Grug got fucked up by that T-Rex, bro. You weren't there. You see, the problem is you're talking like you were there, and you weren't. The whole village was done for, bro. And I told him, like, bro, spend all your fucking spearheads. Put all your spearheads into shiny rocks. I told him. I want all your spearheads and I will trade them for shiny rocks. And he said it was a bad idea, but he went along with it because I convinced him. And look, it took 20 moons. It took 20 moons. All right, 20 cycles of the sun. But eventually the T-Rex came and now shiny rocks are huge. And now everybody wants a shiny rock. And look how much money we're gonna make, bro. Look how many fruits and nuts we're gonna have now. We're gonna have fruits and nuts, and we're gonna have we're gonna own the biggest cave, bro. We're gonna own the biggest cave. Such a trend. I'm not a trend hopper. I don't even know. I don't even know nothing about the Croods. I'm just tweeting what comes to my mind, bro. When I tweet, know that that is authentic Sheepo3 schizo thoughts. That is authentic Sheepo3 doing some fucking out here being wild, okay? On the timeline for no reason. Those are real and authentic. That came from nowhere. That came from the soul. On a scale of 5 to 10, how ableist are you? Am I ableist? I don't think I'm that ableist. Asbestos free cereal is fire. I love asbestos free cereal. That is sick. I've decided you are. Who am I ableist against, though? I push people in wheelchairs. I push people in wheelchairs, bro. That's a fact. I do that. I push people in wheelchairs. That's a good joke. I can't believe how have I never heard that before? That's such a great joke. I push people in wheelchairs. Oh my god. Oh, dude, has nobody thought of that? That was fucking fantastic. I might be the funniest man. That shit is funny, bro. Can't a man make a funny ableist joke these days? Can't I make a funny ableist joke these days? Damn, level 6. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's have a discussion about level 6. Look at that, 6 seconds down. Watch me get it all back on level 7, baby. Son of a bitch. Missed the frame, perfect. I'm not gonna play on the Cobblemon server today, dog. I want to get fucking Does it have voice chat? Does the server have voice chat on it? Is the meta industry? I mean, has it opened yet? Do you like what's the deal with, like, you know, TMs, HMs, like get it breeding Pokemon to get perfect EVs, IVs, like shit like that? Like, what's the deal with that, bro? Tell me about it. Can you craft TMs, or do you have to, like, just find them raw? Damn, a full second down. I'm going to be 1.5 down by the time this level's over. Damn, exactly 1.5. What do I get on 6? A miracle? Oh, no. Tragedy. I missed the second jump. That sucks. I really should have hit that, too. That sucks. Sheepo3 missing the easy shit on 6. Name a better combo. I have been hitting 3, though, I will say. My 3 has been nice. I appreciate a semi-consistent 3. I gotta practice more 6 though. You're actually so crazy, bro. Mean estrogen. Name a better combo. The vice president and... MJ knows. You real toxic, Yowie. I saw a really funny TikTok edit today where they took the Donald Trump speech where he was like, "We're gonna keep winning," and you're gonna say, "No, I'm tired of winning." I'm gonna say, "No, we have to keep winning more. We're gonna be winning so much," and they just replaced the word "winning" with "goon," and that shit was fucking fire. And I was like, somebody cooked here. We're gonna not stop gooning. We're gonna keep gooning. You're gonna say, "No, stop. It's too much gooning." And I'm gonna say, "No, you have to keep going." What a great edit. The only thing that would have made it better is the Vine boom sound effect. The Vine boom sound effect after every time he said the word goon. Now that would be peak. No, I fucking missed it. That's so stupid. Oh, now the entire run is fucked. And I'm gonna hit 6. I'm gonna be so mad. Well, at least I didn't hit 6. Donald Trump, a lot of Donald Trump's speeches are like that, where you're like, what is he trying to say? What's that one? It's like, "I'll kiss you all. I'll kiss them all. You're all so great. Men and women. I'll kiss everybody." Look at my African American over there. Are you the greatest? No, get those lights off. Off. The problem with Ron DeSanctimonious is that he needs a transplant. Dude, dude. The problem with Ron DeSanctimonious is that he needs a personality transplant, and those are not yet available. What a beautiful thing. What a fire sentence. A personality transplant? Oh my god. It's so peak, dude. It's why I can't help but respect Donald Trump on some level. Because holy shit, bro. What a peak insult. Ooh, gold! It's gold, baby! It's gold, baby! Look at me go, ma! Oh, give me something good. No! It's a tragedy. Oh! Sorry, you said the word goat, and there was some drama today. There's some drama today involving the goat. The goat was in some drama. Wolfie VGC was involved in some drama today. Wolfie VGC. The GOAT, of course. I'm only referring to the GOAT. The undisputed. Okay. No. He was. It actually, surprisingly, Wolfie did nothing wrong, and that's why he's the GOAT, because he did nothing wrong, and the GOAT can do no wrong. But he did nothing wrong. So he was playing in a tournament called Pog Champs. Now, if you don't know, if you weren't around in fucking pandemic era Twitch, if you know Pog Champs, basically it's a tournament that chess.com puts on where they take a bunch of content creators who don't know how to play chess and they make them play chess against each other. And they have a bunch of like grandmaster level players commentating the matches of like 600 level players as they just blunder at each other repeatedly. And so this is the 6th edition of the Pog Champs tournament. And they have a new crop of streamers. And so in this tournament match in question was a player called Dr. Lupo and a player called Wolfie VGC. You may know Dr. Lupo if you used to watch Fortnite back in the day. Dr. Lupo was kind of a big Fortnite guy back in the day. But he's back, and he's not doing Fortnite no more. And he's got a really ugly goatee. But he's back. But he was playing against Wolfie VGC. Yeah, so basically what happened in the game is that Dr. Lupo, basically, he plays a pretty good game. He has like a 1-point advantage, and then he straight blunders his queen. No dick, no balls, just blunders the queen. It's gone. He just gives it up, and now he's down by like 4 points, and now he's losing, and now the game is like Wolfie's about to, rip it and grip it. Dr. Lupo then starts to play like a machine. And when I say play like a machine, I mean like actually like a machine. He played, I think it was 22 perfect engine moves in a row. Engine perfect moves. Dr. Lupo played, and he ended up winning because he's playing the best moves in the position, like the best move in the position. And people basically said you're fucking cheating, and he was just cheating. and he has not admitted it yet. All right, everybody knows he's fucking cheating. He hasn't said anything. All right, he did get disqualified. He did get sent like down to the bad bracket. I think Wolfie's continuing, but yeah, Wolfie would say that shit because he's the GOAT, of course. But yeah, he was fucking dude. I looked at the game, like I found a recording of the actual game on chess.com, and I'm just like I ran through the moves, and I'm like okay, and then I saw the queen blood, and I'm like oh damn, and then the very next move is like the most pants on head like crazy shit that nobody would ever in a million years do. I would never play that move, and I think I'm better at chess than Dr. Lupo or Wolfie. I think I'm a pretty solid chess player. I would never play that move in a million bajillion years. Even with 100 hours to think. I could think for fucking days and I would not play that move. It's such a crazy fucking move. And he just raw dogs it. And it's like come on. Try to be subtle. So yeah, it was really funny. I think Dr. Lupo is, I hope he continues to be known as like cringe man for the rest of his fucking life, because nobody disrespects the GOAT like that and tries to ruin his tournament. So yeah, I'm glad that he got exposed for trying to because Dr. Lupo is not the GOAT of anything. Dr. Lupo has never been the GOAT. The only thing he was the GOAT of was being friends with Ninja. Okay? Dr. Lupo was the best at being friends with Ninja. That's the only thing he was the best at, alright? That's just not GOAT mentality. And so yeah, shout out to Wolfie VGC. The moral of the story is that shout out Wolfie VGC. My beloved. Dr. Disrespect? Who cares about Dr. Disrespect anymore? Does anybody honestly deadass watch his shit? I haven't not heard about this man in fucking forever, dude. I gotta check him out. What is he doing these days? Because I know he came back, right? He came back, acted like nothing happened, and then started shilling for Donnie Trump. still get viewers. I mean, he still got viewers. Of course he does. Yeah, he still get mega views. He's still running the same gimmick. He is still running the same gimmick. Oh, he still has that one really fire song. Oh, that's the thing that sucks. Dude, that song was really good. Hold on. When he got banned from Twitch, dude, when he dropped, this song went crazy. I'm gonna play it. Hold on, this song went crazy. This went crazy, bro. It's so bad it's tied to Dr. Disrespect. It's out of my hands, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power of my... So fire, dude. It's called Alleyways by J+1. Dr. Disrespect and J+1. What a shame. Yeah. He is. He got banned from Twitch for fucking talking to kiddos, and he's like what, 40 something? Yeah, he's a certified diddler. Well, I don't think he ever had. You know, I guess I can't say that. You know, in good conscience. He did not touch any kids. He had intent to. He had intent to touch some kids, or at least he had intent to. I don't know, do something with them. So, you know what? Shout out to Big Dr. Disrespect. Oh, he also cheated on his wife. I think twice? Or maybe just one time. I think it was twice. That's why he's called the two-time. Yeah, Chen Hurley is not a good guy. As it turns out, the person whose name is Dr. Disrespect is not a fucking fantastic dude. Nobody would have thought it, but here we all are. It's a shame, really. Because, like, he's a generally, like, entertaining character. Like, in terms of all, like, the, like, kind of the COD folk, or the COD kids, he's easily one of the more entertaining ones of them. The people who like COD and football and drinking beers and shooting guns. Some real brothers. Of all those folk, he's easily the most entertaining. So, he's also like 6'8", and he's kind of built. It sucks. He is built like a fucking tank, bro. He's tall, and apparently he threw a football like 70 yards, which is like, respectfully, it's fucking sick to throw a football like for 70. He's hot. I wouldn't say that. Without his fucking wig and fake mustache, he's nothing. But he's built. He threw a football 70, bro. He threw a football 70. There's no... I cannot throw any shade. Wouldn't be your type, okay? You're more into, well, I think we all know what Amelia is, you know. I'm not gonna elaborate on that. No, I didn't say that. MJ said it. I didn't say anything. MJ said it. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. What do you think of Sinners? Oh, the movie that everybody's... What about... What? The Sinners movie? I didn't watch it. I don't care. I've seen edits. I've seen some lines of dialogue, and I'm like, wow. Someday I would like somebody to talk to me like that. Someday I would like somebody to talk to me like that. I think that'd be nice to have that one day. Yeah, it is pollen season. Allergies are in full effect. Luckily, I'm pretty good. I don't really get allergies that bad, so I stay okay. I got pink eye. Is that caused by allergies? What you sticking your eye in, my guy? Common server does have voice chat? Oh, hell yeah. I'll play it on fucking Saturday. I'll do a 3-hour Common stream. Fuck it. Fuck it, I'm game. I just don't really want to put too much free... I'd put more stream time into it, but again, it's just like... I'd like to be a gym leader, but I don't think I have the time for it. Again, just because of, like... Damn it. It's mostly just because of, just because the video and Red Ball, which is kind of just... My entire life is just, like, editing the video and then playing Red Ball. And that's kind of what I want to focus on, bro. And once I get a sub 3 in Red Ball, my options open up so much, okay? But I'm locked in, okay? I've gone too deep, okay? I need to get... I had fun with Super Auto Pets. Super Auto Pets was fun. I had a good time. I thought Lego Battles was worse than Super Auto Pets. To be fair, I only had one serious stream with Lego Battles, so... I don't know if you can really call it an arc. Watching... Why are you watching the Sheepo 3 stream? Okay? That's your first mistake. What are you doing? No, I wanted to do it. No, I was not convinced. Just for the record, I was not convinced. I saw the game Super Auto Pets. I'm like, that could be fun. I wanted to play Super Auto Pets. I walked into that completely sober. I was stone fucking sober playing Super Auto Pets. Sometimes I feel like I'll never get this. You want? But if I don't, then I'll never get to do anything else, MJ. Don't you see the problem? I'm too fucking committed. I'm in too deep. I can't stop. I literally cannot stop. Maybe it'll reach a limit. Like it did with the fucking... With the Nuzlocke. It might just reach a point. I don't know. I'm not at that point yet, but man, it is. I just really want to. I really want to beat this. I really want to beat this. I feel like such a little bitch tapping out, dude. Because, like, I've practiced so much and I've worked so hard. And I just want this. I want this run, dude. It would be like winning. And I win so infrequently. The Sheepo 3 stream is not a place where you go if you want to see a winner. Okay, I win so little. But one day I will, but when I do claim victory, it feels so fucking good, bro. And this would be one of those moments. God from Poon Poon. It does not. It does not. I do need a haircut, though. If that's what you're referring to. My hair has been getting way too long. I've had to wear a hat consistently. Just on the normal day-to-day. I have to wear a hat. You want to know the real reason, or do you want to know the joke reason? Real. Tragically real. Exactly. Me, every time I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to figure out where I want to take this. Because I could say something to the effect of, every time I look at a woman on Instagram in a sexualized way, I am perpetuating the patriarchy that binds us all. Every time I abuse the male gaze to isolate women into boxes, which is what I do. Unfortunately, I didn't say it in a very funny way, so it's not very funny. You do what now? I look at girls with fat asses on Instagram. It's what I do. Every so often. When I'm scrolling and I see a hot woman, I watch. I watch the short. I watch the short, bro. Hot. There, yeah. The girls that I'm looking at are not cute. There's cute is not the word I'm using to describe these. It's not cute. There's nothing cute about these outfits, okay? It's not cute. This isn't like a fashion statement. A gooner? Yeah. I'm not a gooner, but I'm fucking I'm a human being. Yes. It's like we're discovering fucking stars for the first time. Believe it or not, sheep do goon from time to time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I think what's really funny about like men versus women is that you can tell like the space. I feel like you can tell the spaces that men and women kind of gather into goon by the prevalence of gay porn. By the prevalence of gay porn. Because if you go on fucking like, you know, good old Pornhub, you know, El Clasico, there's like a dedicated like lesbian section, bro. It's like like that shit goes crazy, okay? All the guys, you know, love watching, you know, two women go at it, right? But if you go into something like AO3, bro, you go into something like AO3, the amount of gay fan fiction is out of fucking control. And it's like, oh, I see. It's just different strokes for different folks, you know? If I, as a man, like seeing two women get it on, I would imagine that somebody as a woman would like seeing two men getting on. It's just, it seems, you know, it's so interesting how our experiences match and yet, you know, different outcomes, you know, different mediums, but the same outcome, you know? Different mediums, but the same outcome. No! I thought I hit that too. I so thought I got it. Yeah, exactly. It's, you know, you understand the different ways that men and women goon. And you can start to look at trends and start to understand that in fact we are actually the same. That's what's funny about this whole thing, that even though we goon in different ways, we are all, at the end of the day, we are all the same. And that is, it's beautiful. That's a beautiful message. I did not. That was straight from the fucking heart, MJ, okay? And if you can't accept that, then we don't all goon together. That does not happen. But it's just funny how similar trends, like, you know, happen. When you see a large population of women versus a large population of men, you just see, you know, trends emerge, but like opposite of each other. And that's cool. That's really sick, I think. No, they just, yeah, it's just straight reading, bro. You should give it a shot. I think you'd be surprised with how vivid some of this imagery is, okay? You should get a little bit of reading in, MJ, okay? Get a little bit of fucking reading in, bro. Some of them are like really good descriptive writers. I was like, I've read some where I'm like, I'm genuinely impressed with like the quality of writing. Like, oh damn. like some of it is just like very obviously like slop. And it's like, okay, bro. Like, how many different ways can you describe a fucking cock, my guy? It's like it can really only go so deep. But some of the other stuff is like, damn, you know, you're actually just cooking for no fucking reason. No, the worst part is when you're reading like a fan fiction that has like a million chapters, and it like starts off really fire, and then it just devolves into smut. It devolves into only smut. And you're like, no, my plot, it had such a good plot, and then it just devolved into smut. I'm like, oh fuck. It was like a little bit at the beginning. It was like trickle feeding, and then it was all in. It's like, no. Fuck. It's such a good story, bro. She was actually peak. I was crying. Please. You're kidding! I get cucked by the wall? That's a new one? I will miss that frame perfect every day of my fucking life. I hate it! I hate missing that. Dude, if I cannot hit the level 7 frame perfect. I can't do it. I can't do it first try. I'm so fucking... Why can't I hit level 7 frame perfect once? One time, dude. I just want to hit the frame perfect fucking once, dude. I don't know. It's a new verbal tick, bro. I'll get over it in like a week. Need some. It's not nerve control. I'm not like nervous. I've played these levels 100 million times, bro. I'm not nervous about playing any of these levels. It's just about stringing it all together in one fucking run, which apparently is I'm unable to do. What's wrong with Based? What's wrong with Based? Talk to me about when I fail at like level 9. Then you can say nerve control. That's when I'll actually get nervous. If I'm going into level 9 on pace, then I'll be nervous, okay? Then you can come talk to me. The moment I start getting quiet, that's how you know, all right? If I start getting quiet, then you can start telling me about no fucking nerve control. By the way, I still haven't gotten out of level 6 on pace. I want to say. I still have not gotten out of level 6 on pace today. Has not happened. Ship opinions on water? I assume they'd like it. But it's... What's the deal with water? Me at a ship bar. Me when my audience is full of ships. Look, all I'm trying to say is I'm a world traveler. I'm not the CEO of AO3, but I am a world traveler in terms of gooning, okay? I've seen much in my short time on this earth. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to specify on what. I'm just saying, you know, in terms of format, I've seen much. I've seen much. No. We're not gonna do a fucking systematic check. What exactly is sheep into? Let's go down. Yeah. You know what? I don't want you to know exactly. No, because that's weird, I think. I think that's weird. I think that's weird. Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it? I think that's weird. Out here explaining all my fucking specific interests. That's weird. That's weird. I think that's weird. And it's even weirder because I have a face. If I was a faceless fucking nobody who didn't speak and fucking only post on, I don't know, Twitter or something, fuck it. I'll do whatever I want. Because I'm a nobody. But I am a somebody. Because I put my fucking face to this shit. So the fact that I've even gone this far to be this open with you about everything with my face attached to everything I'm saying. Okay? So if somebody finds this, I can't just fucking deny it, all right? I can't say, like, if somebody finds this, I can't say, no. Nope, didn't happen. Not me, officer. I'm doomed, bro. They find my fucking, my VODs channel is done for, my brother. It's over. So I'll keep a little bit of secret close to my chest, god damn it. God forbid Sheepo3 keeps a secret. Did you enter my last name? Probably not. Don't, by the way. Because that would be considered stalking, and then I'd consider you weird. Fire. Me when I die. In fucking Pennsylvania, bro? Never thought I'd live in Pennsylvania. I don't know. I just never thought it. Again with the secrets, you know? Why can't I just keep things private, you know? You don't know everything I do. I got some secrets that I hide. I'm not a celebrity. Don't call me a celebrity. I think calling a celebrity is disrespectful to celebrities, ironically enough. You're a celebrity in my heart. Well, you are. Your chronically online heart is, you know, I'm sure that's great. Disrespectful to celebrities. We don't. That's why it's funny saying disrespectful to celebrities. The joke was that we don't care about being disrespectful to celebrities. Man, these fucking celebrities, bro. I'm so sick of it. Fucking plastic surgery and Ozempic have been a scourge on the general celebrity population. It is a fucking scourge, bro. These artificial looking ass grannies, bro. 50-year-olds that look like a fucking that look like a fucking factory. Jesus Christ. It's weird. It's weird. You look weird, dude. Get that plastic out of your face. You fucking freak. You have access to the best trainers in the world. You can't do a couple of fucking pull-ups? Eat a couple stalks of broccoli? Not really on pace, but at least it's not 4 seconds. Could be worse. That's when I complete level 6? When I'm 3 seconds down? I want to die. Well, at least I didn't get the frame perfect. That's nice. At least I don't have to feel bad. Is it bad that I imagine you walking around getting called sheep IRL? I don't think that's bad. I call myself sheep on stream. I went through a phase in my life where I accidentally would call myself sheep, like when referring to myself. Like when talking with real people. I would refer to myself as sheep. That is luckily ended. I've gotten very good at separating like on stream versus off stream. Thank God. But yeah, I am Cress in one life and Sheep in the other. And I'm chronically online. Yeah, I think that if you're on the stream, you're kind of even if you like to pretend like you're not, like I do, I am chronically online. So it's weird. Because actually being employed does make you pretty chronically online. We say like unemployment. Actually being employed is a really good way. If you want to be even more chronically online, get employed. Get a job. Because if you get like a real big boy job, you have a lot of time where you're not doing shit. Alright? You have a lot of downtime. And what are you going to do on that downtime? You're gonna fucking scroll social media, bro. You're less chronic. Well, yeah, of course. I think that because, you know, being in a healthy relationship requires, you know, time investment with other people. So it's a lot harder to be chronically online when you're, you know, in a relationship. Because you have to spend time with each other. Say your name. I've said my name before. I've said my full name. I just, you know. Like I said, it's not hard to, if you want to fucking figure out who the fuck I am. It's not hard. I just trust in my fucking in my audience that you're not weird and obsessed enough to fucking search out who I am. I trust that you're not weird. I don't know. You could probably find my phone number online. Fucking prank call me. Order a pizza to my house. Some crazy shit, whatever. I just hope that you know, consider not doing that. I can't hit level 6 when I'm on pace. I want to die. I'm angrily doing level 6 just so I can get some practice on 7. Bro, I'm trying to hit late. I was trying to go later because I realized like I always go way too early. And then I tried to go late and I ended up fucking it up like 3 times in a row. Jesus. Oh my god, we get to play level 8? Nope. Nope. No level 8 today, lads. Order me a pizza and then pay in full? Damn, that would suck. Don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. That would suck. If you're trying to do that, though, I have a place if you want. I have like a... I can give you a location. Trained food. I don't think you can order a bowl. It'd have to come in package, I think. Pineapple? I like pineapple on pizza, please. Please. Please serve me a delicious pineapple pizza? Yes. Please. Please and thank you, bro. Sometimes I actively order a pineapple pizza. Sometimes I specifically request pineapple on pizza. Now everybody knows the GOAT pizza topping. There's only one, and it's undisputed. It's pepperoni. No, I miss. It's pep. Big pep. I missed twice. That's crazy. That's no diss on the other. That's no diss on the other toppings. It's just that, you know, there's a reason why There's a reason why Big Pep has been running the game for so long. Third is ketchup. You joke about anchovies. Anchovies actually, like, I've had anchovy pizza, and that shit was kind of fucking sick. Now, to be fair, the entire pizza was really good, and, like, the anchovies worked in a very specific way. But anchovies were not bad on pizza. I did not hate the anchovies. I hate mushroom on pizza. Mushroom is perpetually perfectly rated by being, well, no, it's not even perfectly rated. It should be lower. Don't put no fucking mushrooms on my fuck ass pizza, you boy. Don't put no goddamn mushrooms on my pizza. That shit is nasty. Tuna's nasty. Beans is, I mean, it would work, but I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. Olives work. I love olives. Olives and pepperoni are a great combo on pizza. Love that. Pepperoni olive pizza. That's a classic. I think as I've grown up, I've started to realize that onions work on pizza. I used to hate onions on pizza. Used to hate them. Now, I eat onions on pizza. I'm like, I don't hate that. Would I go out of my way to order onions on pizza? Not really. I think if you want onions in your pizza, just put it in your sauce. Put like onion powder in your tomato sauce or something. Like make it a little bit more oniony. I don't hate that. Onions as a topping, I'm more ambivalent to it than I've been in the past. Peppers, if you want a classic vegetable on top, I think peppers go great. Peppers go great on most things, but peppers on pizza, nobody hates that. Is ambivalent the correct word? I don't know if I'm using that word correctly. Ambivalent. I gotta check. What's the definition? Ambivalent. Having mixed feelings or contradictory. I am kind of using that word wrong. Well, no, I guess I'm kind of using it correctly. I'm not. It's not exactly conveying the feeling I want to convey. It's more like I'm not. I don't have a strong opinion either way. Ambivalent is not that. I use some big words. I think corn on pizza, I'm not super hot on it. To be fair, I love corn like a motherfucker, but corn on pizza, I think just keep it on the side, if I'm being honest. Put it on, I'm saying just keep it on the side. I think the canned tuna needs to stay the fuck off pizza. I also think regular tuna should probably stay the fuck off pizza as well. I'm not a big fan of seafood on pizza in general. The best tuna that I've had that I can remember is I had like some tuna that was like cut and grilled like a steak. It was tuna and it was cut like really thick, and then they seared it on both sides like a fucking steak, and it was like seared and then like a little bit raw in the middle, and it was like amazing. It was fucking incredible, and I remember that steak. You know what's funny? When I say they, it was actually my mom who made it. My mom made that steak, or that tuna steak, and I remember it, and I was like, holy shit. I remember it being so good, dude. Maybe it was just like tuna diff, but dude, that tuna was crazy. But unfortunately, the best way to eat seafood or fish in general is just raw. Just eat some fucking sushi. Ah! Sorry. I hate this level. I despise this fucking level. You don't like sushi? That's crazy. Not it! Not it! One frame off. How am I unable to hit this frame perfect? Well, yeah, if you get shitty sushi, it's gonna taste like shit. I don't know what you're expecting. If you're gonna eat sushi, get fucking spend some money. God damn it. If you've never had like good sushi, then you're gonna think sushi sucks. Cause cheap sushi is fucking buns. Out here eating some fucking gas station sushi, bro. Everybody who's had good sushi has said good sushi is gas. Nobody has gone to like an expensive sushi joint and said, I hate sushi. It just doesn't happen. Sushi's goated. Exactly. I got a rich mommy and daddy, so I got good sushi. Run it back. My life is awesome. Damn. Shout out to Iron Trio. You missed the entire beginning of the stream, bro. There were flames being fired in this chat. Just got off. You play football? What position? What position? Iron. I say iron. I'm curious. O-line? Oh, shit. I didn't think you were nice like that. Bro, I thought that you were like some fucking white boy kicker. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of was like, oh, he's a fucking, he just plays kicker. He's like that. And I would have been like, that's hilarious. O-line is like arguably the hardest position. I know, I'm not gonna say arguably. O-line is the hardest position in the game. Okay, all these pussies talking about quarterback. O-line is the hardest position in the game. Okay. I'm tempted to look up the FSU O-line Iron Trio. But that's sick. If that's true, that's really fucking cool. O-line is easily the sickest position, I think. The position I have the most respect for in football. Underappreciated, undervalued, which is funny because people do value O-line a lot. I still think it's perpetually undervalued. Once you start to learn ball, you understand the O-line. So I got crazy respect for that. I would never play any kind of I would never play O-line. Not in a million years. Not only am I not built for it, but just like mentally, physically, I don't think I could take that. I'm not built for it. I do not have that dog in me. We're talking about football americano. Football americano. American football with the ball that's shaped like a arrow, and people don't really kick it that much. It's not football day Americano, it's football Americana. No day. It's not a day. Does it get smited? Quarterbacks do tend to get smited, bro. Basically, what I'm trying to say is get your ass to Jacksonville because they fucking need an O-line, bro. Go save Trevor Lawrence, bro. What are you doing at FSU? Get your ass to fucking... get your ass to Jacksonville, bro. They need you. They need anybody, bro. Trevor Lawrence is getting fucking diffed every season, bro. Help my boy. He needs help. Save his ass, bro. Save him. You can suck my hole, really? That's some real shit. That management team sucks. Honestly, don't go to Jacksonville. You're gonna end your career being injured as fuck. You're gonna tear your ACL and you're out for the rest of your life. Do you have hopes of going pro, like NFL, like even making it to the college level is impressive enough, but like do you have any fucking do you have any plan, any hopes? If you're being dead ass realistic with yourself, are you good enough that you think you could like make a run in the bigs? Oh, I see. So you're like, okay, so it's not even, but like even as a freshman, like, are you looking at the way you're playing and you're like, you know what? If I lock in, I might. Because, like, when I played sports in high school, I was like, yeah, there's no way. I knew it very quickly that I was not built for this. Need to get faster? Yeah, dude. It, like, the O-line, like, O-line just being that big and being that quick. No, I just wasn't built for sports in general. I didn't have the fucking drive or the passion to do it, so... I never had any hopes or dreams of going to college and doing anything with it. Because I know how college athletes are, and I'm like, give me the fuck out. I do not want. You want me to be a college athlete, bro? Hell no. Bro, Iron Trio probably eats like a fucking 1,000,000 calories a day, bro. He's probably like eating fucking 1,000,000 calories a day. I can't imagine, like, if Iron Tree is playing O-line, I can't imagine how much he eats. It's fucking absurd. 500, exactly, 5,000 calories a day is so fucking crazy, dude. It is so absurd to eat that much food. And you got to eat it all like, and you got to eat healthy too. You got to eat all, you know, you get a bunch of protein and all that shit. That's so crazy, bro. Damn, I remember Iron Trio being like, fucking 4 years ago. Iron Trio was just like the kid. Iron Trio was just a child in the chat room, bro. And now look at him. He's fucking playing O-line. I think if you're eating that much food, it's got to start getting tiring after a while. You've just got to be fucking sick of eating. Stops tasting good. Yeah, that's, yeah. There's just, you know, there's just nothing you can really do. You kind of just have to shovel it down. That's really funny. Freshy. I don't know. You were a kid. You were a child. And now look at you. Doing something that's arguably very fucking cool. Much cooler than what I'm doing. And I fucking got respect for that. So, hey, I'm with it. I hope you make a decent run. Did you Ray Iron 300 something? Yeah, something. Close to 300, I'd imagine. You definitely got the size. It's just, I don't know how fast you move, but you best get your ass on the fucking treadmill, I guess. I don't know how you start moving fast. It's not even like consistent. It's just being explosive, right? That's like football. Just being able to do sprints. Oh, that's even worse. You have to do like interval training. You got to do fucking interval training, bro. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You got to do interval training? I hated interval training. That was always the fucking worst. Doing sprints all day? God. Give me cardio every day of the week. You just gotta have a dog in you. Alright. We will watch your career with great interest, Iron. I hope I don't get put on my ass. Oh no, you probably will. You probably will. But the question is not if you get put on your ass. The question is, how much are you willing to get back up and get to get put on your ass again? You know. Exactly. It's all learning. That's the mindset, right? Every failure is something learned. Is a lesson. The skill back is so, yeah, I could imagine on something like O-line, dude. Cause I know, like, I have a little bit of knowledge about like the technicalities, but like, dude, it's so, like you have to be like smart to play like not just, it's not just like body and size and strength. It's just like you have to be smart to play O-line. There's a level of intelligence that you need to have just to be able to figure out how all this shit works, and being able to like apply it in game. In the heat of the moment, when, you know, hike, and then it's all action. And it's not just by yourself, dude. Oh man, I just keep thinking like O-line is so crazy. All right. I've glazed Iron Trio enough today, I think. I've glazed Iron Trio enough. Where are we at? We're like, half hour left, and I still haven't gotten a decent run today. Give me something. It is potato chips so far, bro. You can't even explain it. I'm not trying to get a lesson. Don't worry. And start to understand it. Yeah. That's the funny thing with like just learning in general, you know? Reading, like, you can read everything on paper, but then like actually applying it, just like knowing how it feels to do is just such a different thing. It's so different. looking at the paper versus applying it in the game. Anybody can learn the theory. It's about how to apply the theory that, you know, in a way that makes sense. Same way I learned Red Ball, you know? That's a really funny comparison. Yeah, but it is, you know, I was told what to do, and then I figured out, like, oh shit, okay, so this is actually how it works. Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? I just want to... Oh, man, I've gotten fucking nothing today, bro. What a sad day it's been for the Sheepo 3. A step back, I'd say, in the Sheepo 3 fucking Red Ball journey. It's just been nothing today, bro. And I can't even blame anybody but myself, because my level 6 has gone to shit. And even if I get past level 6, my level 7 has been a disaster, so... Have fun, my brother. You see, I get on pace, and then I can't hit 6. Maybe it's just like today's a bad day for a 6, but... Oh, it blows, dude. And I get it. It's not like it's a bad day, because it's like it's a speed run, so it's like you're gonna have days where just nothing hits, and it's like all bad things. It's just the nature of randomness. Sometimes you're gonna roll bad. Search him up on him. No. If he comes back to me and tells me, hey, I started in a football game, then I'll search him up. Okay. It's sub 3 basically. So in combination, I think my sum of best with all the strats that I have is like 250. So if you see all my splits are they're all splitted for sub 3. So if I'm behind, it means I'm behind pace. You see, I'm currently 1 second behind a sub 3 pace. I'll get a 301 if I maintain this pace. However, it's a little bit more complicated because there are a lot of levels where you can save time on. So, you can't look at basically what I'm trying to say is you can't look at the first half of the run and see I'm behind and say, oh, the run's cooked. There's a lot of... The run actually starts after level 6. Unfortunately, MJ. So what you're seeing, this is not actually a run. This is all just like, it's meaningless. Kind of. What you're seeing here is, like, unfortunately, it's just a necessary evil, but it's not important. These are not the hard levels. These are just levels that you have to do. And some of them just suck more than others. And so you're not going to save a significant amount of time, right? Like the best I can be ahead is like, the best I've come out of level 6 is like, I've been 0.6 ahead. That's the best pace I've had out of level 6. Oh, this shit. 100%. Easily. This is way harder. Because I think that AA is, like, more consistent, I guess. There's just, like, it's very easy to just, like, when you boil down what you're supposed to do on each round, for a player like me, who was playing, like, the easiest possible strategy, you know, getting carried by others, like the strategy ultimately ended up being the same, right? Click, crouch, you know, recrouch, like it was a very kind of basic gameplay loop that, like, it was a difficult gameplay loop. I'm not gonna pretend it wasn't difficult gameplay loop, but it was like, once you got it down, it was like almost all the levels are the same. With this, it's like there's so much more randomness, which makes it harder. Because unfortunately, like, these frame perfect will never be perfect. Well, I can never 100% get every single frame perfect. There's just a layer of, like, randomness attached to every frame perfect, and because there are so many, a lot of this run, like you can get very good and you still won't get a fucking like a sub 3 run. That's just the nature of how it is. It's a slot machine, and all I'm doing for practice is just getting better odds. I'm just improving my odds. At the end of the day, it is still a slot machine, and I have to put in enough tokens, and eventually I'll hit it. But it's just a matter of putting in as many tokens as I can at some point. And we're starting to kind of hit the point of diminishing returns on practice. Less and less my practice is about learning and actively improving, and it's becoming more about maintaining and just understanding that, like, I can still play these levels, I'm still good. It's more about maintenance, making sure I still have the skills that are required to play the levels well. I'm not going to get significantly better. Like, I'm not going to discover some new Marvel strategy that's going to improve my consistency by a million. I have all my strats down. I know what I'm supposed to do on each level. It's just execution, and execution fucking blows. Why the fuck did I do that? Dude, I wasn't even thinking. Jesus. I'm mentally cooked. The moment I start hitting the back half hour of the Red Ball streams, my mind is so fucking cooked, bro. Unironically, it is. I need to do more practice or something. I think I just need to, I need to start, forcing myself to do 2 hours of practice. No more, I've been doing 2-hour run days for too long. I just need to do, 2 hours of fucking practice. No fucking joke, because when I do runs for this long, I get so fucking cooked. Yeah, my brain is, it's super fried, dude. I might get out of 6 if I'm fucking lucky, but I had way better odds. You see, it's just making stupid mistakes. I should not miss that. I absolutely should not miss that. And now the run's cooked. I can't come back from a fucking 5-6 second deficit. That's not comebackable. Even if I hit 6, which I did. I almost got a God 7. What a disappointment. Have to take a slow 7. And a slow 8. Well, at least I played 8 today, thank God. That's nice. Maybe I'll get past Car and I'll play 9. Yeah, this run is gonna be a nothing burger, but you know, hey, as long as I get to play the levels, dude, that's a nice feeling. It's just practice. Just when I get into late game scenarios, just knowing that, hey, I can lock in. Or are you talking about the speed run as a general concept? What's the joy of playing the speed run in general? I think in a more personal sense, it's just the feeling of I've sunk so much time and energy into learning how to do this, and it's absolutely just like searching for accomplishment. There's also a level of like a sunk cost fallacy where I've sunk so much time into this that it would feel like a failure and a waste to spend all this time and not get the thing that I want out of it. It would fucking suck. To just hang it up and quit. That would suck. And then I think also there's like a very there's like a streamer element where I think that this game has done a really good job of stimulating some fun conversations, I think there's like definitely the stream has increased in quality after like certain people came in and, you know, certain things started happening in the stream, but I think this game is a really good way to stimulate conversation because I'm just focused enough to get some decent practice in, but I'm not so focused that I'm unable to, you know, talk about things in an interesting way. It's one of the few games that strikes a good balance of like playing and thinking and talking. And so it means that this ends up being like a really fun game to stream just because, you know, I get all the people that, you know, my brain is sufficiently like, you know, brained. Why don't I speedrun Minecraft? I worry that if I speedrun Minecraft, it's like, I don't know. I don't really particularly care to. The speedrun for Minecraft just doesn't look fun. And then also I feel like I'd have to focus a lot more. It feels like Minecraft is a much more technical speedrun where I need to be thinking, like I need to be actively like strategizing and planning. And I don't want to strategize because that means I have to do thinking, and it means I can talk less with my chat because I'm doing more thinking about like, oh shit, I have to do this and this and this. With this game, like it's all become muscle memory. At some point, it is all just become muscle memory. Yeah, Sub 4 was super fun. The Sub 4 grind was super fun because I don't know. Like, I just got it. That was sick, dude. I haven't felt like, yeah, it just, like, I haven't felt that kind of, like, level of accomplishment, the level of, like, I did it. I did something that was objectively fucking cool. And I want to celebrate that. Sub 4 grind was just, it was happy because it was easy. Because it was, like, it was a little bit hard. And I had a big failure stream where I thought I was going to get it, and then I didn't. And then the next stream, I came back and I nailed it, and I was like, fucking, yeah, baby. It felt good, dude. Because there was just that little bit, there was just a little bit of resistance. The perfect amount of resistance to give me that high. I think yes, but I also worry that I don't know if the pop-off is going to be as insane if I hit sub 3. Okay? Because it'll be, I think it'll be like a mixture of like, there'll also be relief in there. And relief kind of just does ruin pop-offs a little bit. The relief of like, I'm finally done. I've done it. I finally won. You know? Don't worry. I'll be streamer brained enough to like give you a decent pop-off, okay? Don't worry. I'm not totally checked out, okay? I'll bring the entertainment. Don't worry. Trust the process. I will say, full game runs, I feel like, do kind of suck. Because there's the promise of seeing any other level besides the first 3, and then it's very quickly stolen away from you. It's very quickly taken from you every time that Cheapo 3 fucks it up. You're like, now I have to fucking rewatch this fucker play 1 through 3 again. Finally, I hit 4. It's not pretty, I'm down 0.4, but hey. And then I missed 5, so the run's cooked anyway. I'm just gonna keep, like, every full run I get to 6, I'm just gonna play through it, just for the fucking... Just for the practice, because then I might have an opportunity to play 7, and if I can find some solution to my fucking failure to get that Frame perfect. I think I found the cue though. I've been using an audio cue for that jump pad. And it's been working. Even be a reaction. That's why I always imagine speedrunning by yourself has gotta fucking suck, dude. I would never, if I wasn't streaming, I would never do this in a million fucking years. I never understood the people that just did this shit raw. I need the attention. I need the eyes on me. I need to feel like something. And I look at my chat and somebody types something in there, and I look at my viewer count and I see fucking people lurking, and I'm like, that makes me feel something, dude. So much more exciting. Speedrunning a gacha game? That's gotta suck. If I'm gonna check at the end of my stream, I'm gonna check how many runs I've reset. I imagine it'd be somewhere in the 5K range. Probably like 4 to 5K range. Well, yeah, I'm like, dude, it's not even dopamine. There's just, it's a lack of sensation at all. It's not that I've had too much feeling, it's that I've had not enough feeling. My brain is fucking numbed. I'm gonna be at least 2 down, I think. Yeah, 2.2. No, it's not. Dude, fuck this game, man. The fuck did I even do wrong there? I don't even know. Oh, if I'd gotten out of there, it would have been, I'd say, semi-on pace. It'd be semi-on pace, not like a good pace, but it'd be like enough. Two seconds is comebackable. I'd have to play really good, but super doable. It's nice to play 8 though. Mostly because I think playing 8 is fun, and I'm pretty good at it, so. Bad car. Happens to the best of us. Seeing level 8 is just such a fucking beautiful thing. I feel happy when I get to see level 8. Not even that I'm on pace. Because I haven't been on pace I haven't gotten out of 6 on pace this entire stream, so. Just seeing it is enough. It's enough. Alright. It'll be nice on Saturday to take a break. First decent 4 in a little bit, man. That is actually just so fucking crushing, dude. You have no idea. That is so fucking crushing, dude. Oh man, that fucking sucks. That is just... This is my last run of the day. Man, and I was so close. I got the 2 frame perfects and I fucked it up on the easy parts. What happened to my 6, bro? I used to be so good at 6. Hey, fuck it. I'll just keep going. I can't even get in the car. God damn it. I can't even get in the car. Ah! No, I don't feel that way. Because I have goals that I feel like I get closer to accomplishing every day. Yeah. I don't think you're cooked. I just think you need, like, some shit to do. Yeah, like I said, you just need some shit to do. All right. That's it for today. No, I am like super happy right now because every day when I come home from work, I have a lot of things that I want to do. I want to finish this video. I want to get a sub 3 in Red Ball. I want to practice Minecraft hockey. I want to play the Minecraft Hockey League. There's so much that I want to do, and I literally do not have enough time to do it. And it's why I never feel like bored. Or it's very rare that I feel bored. It's because there's so much that I want to do, and I never have enough time to do all the things that I want to do. Maybe that's just like a benefit, or that's just like an advantage that I have. That I just like have so much passion for so much shit that I just get to feel like that. But I think that you just need stuff. You just need to feel like shit. Like, you just need a goal, bro. Yeah, find a fucking hobby. It's actually that simple. Just find something you're fucking passionate about and then just try to do really good at it. That's all you gotta do, brother. It's a lot easier. I say it like that, and that kind of it's kind of 3,000, almost 4,000 attempts. If you're wondering, yeah, you just need to like think of shit that you. You just need a goal. It's that simple. Just have a hobby, have a goal that you want to accomplish, and then do that. So even with as miserable as my job is, I keep going because, you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and the light is the result of my hard work. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back on Saturday, probably playing either Red Ball, because now I feel really motivated to play more Red Ball. What if no light? The moment you start thinking like that, you're cooked. That's when it's over for you, I think. That's when you've given up. It's not that you start thinking there's no light, because everybody thinks there's no light. That's just a natural thought. It's just when you start believing that there's no light. When you fully believe that there is no light and it's over, that's when it's over. When you believe that it's over, unfortunately. So you are in complete control of your destiny here, as much as it fucking sucks to say. But either way, It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I gotta get out of here. I really want the sub 3. I want it so bad. I want it so bad. And I will get it because I believe in myself. Either way, peace. Bye.